Marlon, it's the first time we've really spoken since you got the bad news about the injury. How have you got your head around that? What's the last few weeks and months been like for you?
Yeah, also at the start it was a bit torture. You know, it was frustrating how it happened at the Asia Cup pulling out, and you know, obviously having to get an operation on my knee, which was a bit devastating. But at the same time, you had to get your head around it quick. And obviously, I'm working hard at the moment in the gym. Sometimes these things happen for a reason, but in other things I can work on my upper body strength and obviously getting back to playing football again.
You've missed a lot of big games for us, but the Asian Cup must have come as a real blow. The family were going to go over and watch you, is that right?
Yeah, obviously they were all booked up to come over. Obviously I was flying back to Scotland and they were flying over to Dubai. It was a bit frustrating. You know, my dad didn't even want to go at the end of the day, but you know, sometimes it's some of those places that they won't get to visit, and you know, they just treat it as a holiday, and they went along to watch a few games.
But you got an upgrade in the flight, if nothing else.
I think they were feeling sorry for me, and I got a first class upgrade. But yeah, I mean, taking away everything from that, it was a devastating thing to happen.
Nobody's seen much of you in the last wee while. What stage of the rehab are you at? What are you able to do on the training ground?
Yeah, obviously the first 6 weeks is just pretty much nothing. Obviously build up the quad strength and you know, just take your time and ease into it. Now I've stepped it up. I'm on the bike. I'm starting to squat again, deadlift, really build up these quads, and you know, hopefully in the next 3 to 4 weeks I'll be back out on the pitch, progressing even further.
You've taken a bit of a slagging actually for your gym work and the Hibs quickfire series, which seems a wee bit unfair. Stevie Mallon called you out as the worst in the gym, but
no, he called me a toothpick.
He called you a toothpick, right? We'll call a spade a spade. He calls you a toothpick, whereas the sports medicine staff say you've been working really hard on that front.
Just try to keep my head down and work, and I'm getting abused for it. You know, I think they're not used to me working this hard.
Who have you been working with specifically? Who have you been spending a lot of time with?
Obviously the physio department have been brilliant since day one. Nathan Ring, the head physio, you know, he's been brilliant. You know, he's got a good pedigree, and Rory Monks and Tommy Scanlon have been working with me every single day in the gym. And since I've stepped it up and started doing proper weights and stuff like that, you know, I've got Paul Green helping me, and I can't remember his name, Steve Carnan.
You'll be delighted.
He's happy he's getting a mention, but you know, they've been all brilliant for me at the moment, and you know, hopefully we can keep it going. And
you've seen a lot of Ryan Porteous as well. Probably seen too much of him if the bubble bath pictures are ready to go by.
I'm sick of him, if I'm honest with you. But no,
has it helped Ryan go through the same process at the same time?
I mean, I'd be driving myself up the wall. I'd be annoying even more if he wasn't in the physio room. But you know, it's to have the same procedure and injury is a bit bizarre, to be honest. But you know, I'm sure we'll come back even stronger. You'll be sick of people asking you, so I'm going to ask you again anyway. Any rough dates, or what's the sort of timeline from here? Obviously, the date was the end of the season. Obviously, I'll hopefully be back training before the end of the season and ready to go for pre-season. But you know, even if there was a slight possibility, I don't think that the physio team would risk me. And obviously, having this procedure, I don't think it'd be worth my while. How have you been spending your time away from HTC? I mean, put it diplomatically, you're a bundle of energy around the place with not much to do with that energy. So what have you been doing with your free time? Plenty of Xbox. No, I'm joking. Obviously, having my fiance at home, was on maternity leave, and I've got a 6-month-old daughter. So yeah, obviously been injured, but it's been a blessing as well. Obviously spending some quality time with her, and you know, really getting a good bond. But obviously when I'm back and being in the hotels every other weekend, you know, it'll be a miss, but having this quality time has been brilliant. And Rachel's been out of action herself, but she's hit the ground running on her comeback for Hibs. Yeah, she's back flying at the moment, and hopefully she can keep that going. You know, I'm sure she's happy to get back to training, me driving her up the walls, but yeah, she's happy to get back to training, and yeah, she's chuffed. We're here at the Corn Exchange looking ahead to the Player of the Year night. You've, unfortunately from your point of view, had a lot of time to watch the team. Who's caught your eye this year? Obviously Daniel Horgan and McNulty coming in as well. I think they've came in and hit the ground running. Obviously Canberry's, he's up to his old tricks again. And obviously Alfio Marciano's, obviously he's came in with Baldan being out, and I think he's been outstanding. And obviously there's been a lot happening at HTC, and you know, the boys have adapted well to changes and formations and that, and you know, they're reaping the benefits at the moment. And finally, you're tackling Hibs quickfire next Monday. You've had it tight from Stevie, from Vicky. Are you pleased to have the chance to get your own back? Yeah, it should be an interesting and funny one. You were asking the question, so they'll be interesting, and hopefully the fans like it.